Chrissy is in Nashville. Hi, Chrissy. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, how are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Okay, so I have no idea what I'm doing, so that's why I'm calling you. So a little background is I'm 24 and I'm a single mom. My parents, I can't really look to them for advice because not only have they filed Chapter 7, they filed Chapter 13 as well. So with my recent income tax return, I paid off everything but my car.
Good.
So I don't have any more student loans or anything like that.
Good.
So I owe about $4,000 more on my car.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, I'm about to have a settlement, it's a malpractice settlement of $30,000.
Really?
That's coming in the next month or so. It just got out of litigation and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then my second question is something to do with my blood type or something like that. I'm going to get testing done for like the next year. They're going to take my blood and all this good other stuff. Well, every other month they're going to send me a check for $5,000 for every time I go in and let them take my blood, essentially. So over the next year, I'll basically be getting $30,000 more just for medical tests and stuff.
And what do you make a year?
Well, I make about $2,000 a month after taxes.
Okay. And what do you do?
I clean houses.
Good. And how old is your child?
I have a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 7-month-old.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You get child support?
I don't. I'm ordered it $900 a month, but he doesn't pay it. So.
What's your attorney saying about that?
We're in the process of trying to take it back, but until that until he decides to pay, I'm not really counting that as income.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't let him decide to pay. I would let the judge decide to put him in jail instead of supporting his children.
Oh, for sure. Like, he's gone out of his way to avoid it. Like, quit jobs.
Yeah, make sure he goes to jail. This guy's scum. Okay, anyway, next. So you've got a $24,000 income. What I would tell you to do is let's do 2 or 3 things. One is I want you to work on your career long term to get your income up long term. You've got these two other sources of money that are coming whenever it comes, and we'll deal with that in just a minute. But long term, like the 30-year-old you, what are you going to be doing when these kids are 6 years older than they are now, and you are too? And what are you going to be doing?
I'm in school for my RN.
Oh, you are in school for your RN now?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And how are you paying for that?
I'm paying for it.
How?
I don't have any loans.
How?
Well, I took out a $5,000 loan last year, and I just paid that off. Mm-hmm. And with grants and everything with the Tennessee Reconnect, it's actually allowing me to go back to school.
Excellent. When will you complete your RN?
In about 18 months. I just
Look at
completed my
you.
first
I'm so
semester.
proud of you. Well done. Very well done, because that's going to triple your income.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
It will. It will. I mean, you can work all you want to work, all you can afford to work with 3 kids running around. But wow, that's just a great choice, and I'm glad Tennessee Reconnect's doing that. That's a good program. Good.
Oh, yeah, it's
Okay, that's excellent. Okay, then, so we got a career plan, and in the meantime, I'm going to live on beans and rice, which is $2,000 a month with 3 kids. For sure, that's beans and rice, okay? A tight budget. Every month, every dollar has an assignment on paper. We have an app that is free to use called Every Dollar. It helps you put your budget together in 10 minutes, and you're going to make every one of those few dollars that you have behave. Because I'd like for these other 2 sources to be your leapfrog into away from the doorstep of poverty, because you're just outside the doorstep of poverty, right? And I want you to leapfrog away from that with these other 2 things. So the first thing we're going to do is pay off your car. The second thing, that'll make you 100% debt-free, right, when the money comes in?
Yes, sir.
Then the second thing I'm going to do with either one of these sets of money, the blood money, so to speak, or that's a bad term, but the money from the testing, I should say, or the money from the settlement. Whichever comes first, here's what we're going to do with it. You're living on your income. You're not touching that. And you don't need money to eat. You're going to live on your income, okay? Can you do that?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, first thing we're going to do is pay off the car. Second thing we're going to do is build an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses. In your house, that's $8,000 or $10,000, something like that.
Okay.
So if you got a $30,000 check in, I just used 12 of it. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You got 4 on the car and 8 on in your rainy day fund, and you don't touch the rainy day fund even if it rains. You just don't touch that money. That money keeps the wolf away from your door. It keeps a feeling of desperation because, listen to this, 18 months from now, your income's going to go way up when you pass your boards. You're going to have $8,000 already in the bank, and you're going to have no payments in the world. That's going to feel really good.
Yeah.
That sounds like Chrissy has a future.
Yeah.
Mathematically, do you hear it happening?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
My parents, before my income tax came in, they were trying to get me to file bankruptcy like they did. So that sounds a whole lot better.
You're not even close to bankrupt. You have a bright future. You've just got to manage the money that you've got coming in and manage your life very, very carefully until these 3 sources, the RN, the testing, and the settlement, all come together. But 2 years from today, you're going to be sitting in tall cotton, kiddo.
I'm hoping.
You will be. I mean, you think about it. If you have no payments and $8,000 in the bank or $10,000 in the bank, and you're making $60,000 or $70,000 a year, your whole world has changed.
That's what I'm hoping for.
That's the 26-year-old you. I can see it as clear as a bell. All you got to do is pass your bars, and you can do that. You're sharp as a tack.
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to do that, and then once we've got the emergency fund in place, I just want you to get out of school. Then I want you to just pile up cash as high as you can pile it until you get out of school. Once you're out of school, then we can start talking about saving for a house and starting your retirement savings at that point. And I want to teach you how to handle money. You said earlier, my parents didn't teach me. I can't trust them to teach me. They haven't done well. I need somebody to teach me. I'm going to teach you. We have a 9-week class called Financial Peace University. Have you ever heard of it?
Okay. I have, but I haven't been in it.
You are now. You're going as my guest. I'm going to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The only thing you promised me is when there's a 30-year-old version of you, by then you should be sitting on $500,000 and living in a house that you own.
Oh, that sounds really good.
That's where you're going to be. You look around and you find a 24-year-old Chrissy and you pay for her to go then, okay?
For sure.
Yeah, pay it forward. Because you're a rock star. You're going to do great things, kiddo. You hold on, and Kelly will pick up, and we will be the people that walk beside you and help you do this. This is exactly what you need to know how to do. And we're going to show you step by step, very clearly, what to do, what not to do. Learn every bit of it, just like you were studying for your nursing boards. And you do the stuff I teach you, and the 30-year-old version of you is going to be in a completely different place. And by the way, Bubba doesn't pay for his kids, make Bubba suffer. That's the rule. A man that won't take care of his kids is not a man. Oh, yeah, you don't like that? Well, that's okay. I can deal with you.